Hello. Let me see. Everything looking good. Alright, so yeah, my PC's in the shop, so I can't actually do any Total War content. So I'm going to do a fresh run of Dragon's Dogma on PlayStation. Well, it's the PlayStation 4 version, but it's technically a PlayStation 5. Nobody cares. If it was another day, maybe I'd do the Cyberpunk 2077 thing, but, you know, people were complimenting me for not swearing in my videos. And I was like, I don't need to. But when the game swears for you, then it's a completely different thing. Now, I am honestly pretty rusty with my PlayStation stuff. It's deserved a lot more love from me of late, and just has not had it.
The Dragon's Roost is just beyond. We should hurry.
So I'm just going to play it straight and see how it all goes, because I like this guy that you start with, so I liked starting as a fighter as on my own side.
The final station of our
and as I work to...
It shows itself.
Let's just take a look at this. And this is not a new game, and it still has its moments like that. Yeah, well, I don't want to actually get burned in the fire just yet.
Gateway to the rift.
So I have played this game extensively. I have not beaten Bitter Black Isle, ever. That's just a matter of, you know, time, and I've been through various versions of this game. Dabbling, but most of my play was actually with the PlayStation 3 version. It was an import version. Yes, it came with that opening song.
Let us see what we have here.
Let us take a moment to mourn. Anyway, let's take some time to actually play here. Okay, I got it. I am forgetting my controls here. Oh yeah, that's right. It's L1. There we go.
Stay ever ready as we advance. Come, Master. Are there no other survivors?
Oh, hi there.
Hold on.
Yeah, how I play it, well, it's been a while since I've played this in general and on a controller, but daijoubu desu. And yes, in my other life, I translate Japanese. So I've acquired a little bit of the language over the years. What I mean is that I speak it a tiny bit, but I wouldn't consider it very special. I would have to go live in Japan for a little while. But it would not take very long. I'm an old guy now.
More bodies. The worm.
Back in the PS3 era with the TV I had, that was very dark. Now, oh, that's the wrong one. I was that. Where the heck? Oh. There you go. Now we're just topping off the health a little bit.
This way.
So many.
Oh, did you? 13 years ago, wow. Yeah, I wonder if I should do more of that stuff. I've wanted to get back into education stuff for a while, but I tried doing it in English.
Snow hopping.
Even in numbers.
And for this game, the thing is... Oh, I missed that. There we go. Get down here. The pursuit. So yeah, for this game, when I was refreshing myself on some knowledge, I looked at YouTube and I still, to this day, do not see the videos that I would have liked to see. And what do I do in a situation? I read the FAQs in Japanese. That's what I do. And I'm like, why? Like, if I want videos to exist of the skills with that, the in-depth information on them, not just demos of what they look like, I would have to make the videos myself. Well, my computer's in the shop, so I can't do it that way yet. The attempt is to get an Intel A750 installed, and I don't have two computers, so I can't do it myself. And the shop had some issues, and I don't know how that's going to go.
We cannot suffer the worm to work any
Our
further
army
across
is routed. 'Tis plain truth.
Now, the funny thing is that... I mean, at first, this didn't have a Japanese voice track. It was this English with written Japanese. But me being a guy who was learning the language and all that stuff. Oh, come on. I'm trying not to get really cheaply... Oh. I don't know how I get... Oh, that's how. Okay, good. I gotta remember how to use the controls here. That's just to get out of the way. Ah, somebody else got there to grab that. Come on. I'm trying to get to the snake. There we go. That's not... Yeah, the snake just died, actually. I'd like to get to the goat, but I'm not physically able right now. Okay, now I've got you. I've got your goat. Yes, let's cue the really dramatic music now. I just can't get to the spots I want to, but the guy's almost dead, so we're all good. Huh. But yeah, even to this day, I mean, look at those veins on that arm. I mean, this is really good work.
Now choose, flee, or step forth. Take hold of what lies beyond. Claim mastery over the eternal ring.
And the thing is that, like I said, it started out as a game that the presentation was in spoken English. So, this Eternal Ring, like, it's not a physical ring or anything. This isn't LOTR. This is like a cycle, a circle. Yeah, the visuals, well, the thing is, this is one of those games where they tried very hard to have night be dark. And I really respect that, but I mean, you look at this is just amazing. to this day. It is absolutely amazing. Because something like this, I mean, the way that it drops from the sky, wrapped up like that, somebody drew this on a piece of paper. Somebody created this as a concept, and the kind of work that, the dedication to turn this into reality, I have nothing but the highest respect for. The artistic side of this, the artistry. Because I'm a guy, like I said, in my other life, I translated, so I've seen a lot of stuff, what it looked like, what it read like in novel form, how things went to manga, how things went to anime where that took place. Every art form, every medium has its strengths and weaknesses. Some things work well, some things you do change because things have different effects, and some things are just better in their original medium because they were made to function with the limitations. Yep. So I don't usually mess around too much with the creation phase, and I'm just going to make stuff up pretty fast because I want to get to the action. Yeah, let's go, John. So I'm starting with the basic here, and let's see if I can. This will do. Make more detailed edits. That will do. This will do. This. And it is funny because, I mean, you don't spend much time in the initial fishing village, so, yes, absolutely. I mean, it was English dub with Japanese subtitles, yes. They added, Japanese dub for Dark Arisen. Sometimes you see that with the Japanese gaming industry from that era. It's not common, but it does happen. I mean, this is like how when they praised Dragon Quest VIII, was it, that it had a dub for the first time. That was only in the United States at first. Japanese, they didn't actually have voices until they had an international edition. But that was what people had literally grown up with. Now we have Dragon Quest XI, and everybody thinks that voices were like they always were there. By the way, this was the game where I learned that harpies are the finger food of dragons. It was. They made it like that for Japan. That's the wild part. But this is like somebody made Monster Hunter have a baby with a Western European RPG. And that's why that it's so awesome. Because it has the gameplay of a hardcore Japanese action game. Yeah, give me that leg. Need 7. Yeah, the boss battles are top-notch, yes. They are great. But frankly, a lot of the little ones are good too. And what I'm doing is, like, I'm aiming for a fighter run here, so... The fighter is actually really, really good at dealing with all sorts of small enemies. A little bit weaker at dealing with the really big ones. But nobody's perfect. And by the way, it's not like this is Japanese either. It's way more imposing that you have no idea what it's saying. And here's the main course. Yeah. Yes, I remember that. It was like, who are you?
Help me! He's still alive!
So yeah, this is the remaster on it's the PlayStation 4 version on PlayStation 5. So there isn't anything to deal with some of these really old PS3 textures. But it doesn't need to be more. That's not the focus of the game. The starting fishing village is not the focus of the game.
Take up arms, newly within.
Now, in Japanese, the arisen is, I think you'd say kakusha, like an awakener. But it means the same thing. It's just with just very, very thin shades of difference for terminology. Yes, that's what I want to look like when I grow up. So I'm taking the fighter as my default class. Mountain Blade Warbrand. I've wanted to mess with it, but I basically haven't. I've seen a little bit of the older stuff pre-Warband, and that was it. But I mean, much respect for it.
Yes, the wound has closed.
I've been mostly doing Total War content, which is very funny, uh, because in a day we're going to get the Cyberpunk 2.0 update. Well, less than a day, but I won't. I have a long trip tomorrow, and then I can set my life back in order afterwards. Hopefully, get my computer back from the shop, but we'll see. But let's just say I'm in a Megacorp smashing mood, so it would be quite fitting if I actually do Cyberpunk, and that's why it's funny that I've been complimented for not swearing in my videos. Well, that's because I don't need to. I don't. But the thing is that, yeah, there is swearing and cursing and whatever is Cyberpunk, so I was swearing. Do I really want to stream it? I don't know. We'll see. But I want to at least play it. I definitely do. I certainly have a strapping young man here. Is there anything useful here? Not much. As for healing... Oh. Isn't it awesome that you can actually throw pies at people in this game? And skulls, and a lot of other things. And one thing they really nailed was that tune. You really do get the idea of this being the beginning, the quiet place that you start out as. Let's start from.
I'd craft dressings for the wounded had I the makings. If only I'd known, 'cause I need a favor. Can you fetch the flowers I need from outside the village? I need more of the one you see there. And one other sort besides. The more you can find, the better.
Oh, it all saved. Okay. So, what I generally do is I get... That's not it. Get to the shop and I upgrade the weapon.
It's I only...
I just find that upgrading the weapon first is something that you learn from your first Dragon Quest game. I saw a parody video of like a quick hits thing of yeah, of Rook among other things, but yeah, this guy's a classic.
That man you are speaking with, they come from not human, quite. They have no capacity to... There's I'd wager. Why don't you think...
Before leaving, visit the store to make sure you've ample supplies.
Well, I've got enough supplies for this.
To the encampment. This path should see us there. Seems we're most likely to find what we seek in the trees.
Damn beast!
Yeah, we can't have that. Yeah. I think it's fire that it uses, actually. Yeah. I shouldn't have even let that guy hit me once, but... Oh, whoops.
I'm called Reynard, a traveling salesman, though those damnable beasts ruined my wares. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost. I'll consider it a bargain. You have my thanks.
Alright, let's equip that cape.
This looks interesting.
I have to verify that. Well, it looks like he picked up something, but...
This road will have us to the encampment ere much longer.
And you can see my muscle memory as far as my stamina management goes.
We've arrived, Master. To my knowledge, can you hear our voice? If memory serves. I know the way, Master. Follow me.
I can definitely see the remaster work for the textures for things like the flag.
Well, Master Prisoner, please speak correct. If you hear
I seem to always make girl pawns just for general pleasantness. And what I was going to do for PC, but I found out that OBS wasn't actually recording properly, so that's what I'm redoing from scratch on PS5. But which one is it? That's a training ground. I'm making a pawn that's good at being Strider or Ranger. Which means I'll have to be picky about other ones I summon for using magic. Yeah, like I said, the rocks in this artist aren't exactly the focus of stuff like this. Here! That is one foul creature. And then it really pops out. Ooh, I got curved really bad. Yeah. There we go. A tusk? I'll have to remember I can cut off the tusk or something. I mean, I was trying to hit him in the eye at the very worst, but, yeah.
Was a close scrape, that. Let us return to the encampment. What's that?
Well, I got the tusk.
We've done as asked.
I mean, that's a little Monster Hunter-ish, you know? That is not a knock. Not one little bit.
With that, you are now nation.
Something simple. Yeah, I don't know about how much pawns do with I don't know how much weak point damage the pawns actually get, but I'm really glad to. This'll do. Let's see. Looks good. Yeah, there's definitely a place for multiple pawns casting the same spells and all that stuff. It's really effective. Alright. I'll be back in a minute. I'll just let the cutscene play.
Our fealty is sworn to you, Arisen. From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
I've learned a new way to fight.
Alright then. Just gonna see whoever comes and grab the first one that looks passable.
Yes, Arisen. I am honored to travel with you.
I did exactly what I said I would. Something with a level so high that I can't even see it. Like, no. It's not gonna happen.
Ah, a master and his pawn. You'll be quite the force. on the day you learn to fight as one. Mind you, that is a skill that I can help. The man of the... Let me be... You, if the... Your will begin, your turn.
Yeah, I didn't want to sit through the explanation. Because it's very obvious from what you see.
Deadline draws near, sir.
Enough! Well done. Meet me next. A will be you'll say.
Okay. Scarecrow's weak to blows.
I'll fell it with a spell.
Deadline draws near, sir. We must hurry. There's no time. Did it!
Enough!
Yeah, we're a well-oiled machine for, you know, not beyond 6th level.
With that vigor, right there, one will begin. Well,
Only one spellcaster, so...
Scarecrow's weak to blows. Deadline draws near, sir.
I'll fell it with a spell.
We must hurry. There's no time. Did it!
Strength in numbers.
enough! That's the well done. See now, you'll learn.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
Alright. Now it's cyclist time.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat. I've learned of this area.
Oh, right.
If you find combat struggle,
Back to Cassidy's arisen. Tis a fair notion.
Yeah, it will be back to Cassius, but... No, it's not higher time yet. I want to get some other stuff done to start off with. And also, there's a really brief cutscene that you cannot see unless you go back to the village.
What will it be today? What will it be? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Yeah, the cultist talks to you when you get back to the village. So if you rush the Hydra fight, you never even see it.
well sturdy this place.
And no, I am not going to Bitter Black Isle at first. Well,
I feel familiar with this area now.
it's not literally first level, but it's pretty close. Even just all these, the trees rustling, and it's all great.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle.
It's not all about the greatest textures, it's about the care that goes into making a world feel alive and lived in.
Do not become so lost in your search you give your back to monsters.
Yeah, well, I'm looking not to smell the flowers, but to collect them.
We'll rock them in a single shot! Fire! Lend thy kiss!
That looks promising.
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling
We have
still.
triumphed.
I grant you fire's blaze!
I'm just looking for the another tree with the flowers.
Best proceed with caution.
The crags cast shadows fit to hide all manner of evil. Stay ready.
Right, it's the sort of thing that a guy who's played this multiple times might do from just memorizing it.
This sort of tree often useful herbs and other plants.
Rain steel upon it!
We have triumphed.
I'm eventually going to just do a bunch of videos on the skills, I'm sure, but that the most basic thing there, the blink strike, you can, it has a little bit of homing on it, especially if you get the upgraded versions. So if you see, if there's something like off screen in this direction I did blink strike, it would home in on it off screen and hit. And it's also pawn safe because you can never go off a cliff using it. And those are things that I was right of just reading a Japanese wiki about it. Do I see that in English?
The venerable Arisen
Not really.
returns. Are you come to lead the pawns in a quest to slay the dragon? Those equivocal husks. Will or nill, the Arisen is always drawn to the dragon, as puppets strung in fate's own thread. Many have come before you, eager to stand tall atop the grand capstone of worldly truth that is the dragon. Arrogance. The dragon is ever born anew into the world, and with it too, the Arisen. All Arisen seek out the dragon, but lucky are the few who attain an audience with the beast, while yet they live. Ours is a weak, fragile world, and little within it is more frail than man. In yon encampment they gather up their knights and hired steel. They think to grow their numbers and hunt the dragon. But they shall soon learn their lot will e'er be as prey.
Seems we're most like to find what we seek near trees.
So there you have it.
I've learned of this
It'll
area.
be easier going searching this area now. We'll not find sunlight except by day.
The wounded me. The I... Ah, brought the rest of them, have you? My thanks, cousin. All that remains is to find some moon glow. A pinch mixed with these will make a fine medicine. I've gained quest knowledge.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
And Rook is going to unlearn it.
It seems the dragon left many...
Yeah, it's funny. And believe me, I played the first few times and never saw it either. But it's one of these things with old JRPGs, there's often stuff like that that we never knew until you see somebody else doing it, or you read it in a guide, or, you know, something like that. And it's like, what? That was there all along?
Hey, a moment. I've news for Marin. His brother is... We were... I cannot... Please.
A lovely chapel served by a dedicated priest.
Tis my thang. In the... if you come...
That's the one for the scriptures.
was me. I confess it. I took the father's book from the chapel. I tried to go back and find the book, but I was in such a panic as I ran. I just wanted to look at it. Just curious is all. Forgive me. I cannot remember where I lost it. I thought to steal a glance and then return it, but the dragon came and I dropped it as I ran. Cor, what am I to say to him now?
Yeah, that sign that you see on those early monsters. Well, you can see now that this was the doing of that cultist there. Now, can I find this without the actual marker this time? Because I know it's around here somewhere. It's right here.
I've gained quest knowledge.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
I'll take that.
What's that?
Glad they're grabbing some herbs.
The scriptures! You found them! Oh, Maker be praised! I cannot thank you enough. Truly, the people of Cassidus are a good-hearted bunch. Now I can once more offer proper prayer on behalf of the village. But I have dallied long enough. There is work for me to do.
I've gained quest knowledge.
Oh, that's good.
What to do in this quest.
Greetings.
He seemed well relieved to have the scriptures back.
Now I'm going to pick the Grim Tidings here.
We'd best find Mary.
It will not be easy, but we'd best go tell Mary.
I'm trying to remember the color coding thing. Ah, that's for the bitter black thing. I don't want to do that.
What? Cortez is found? I see.
Elvar has suffered in this as well. Cortez made his choice. He faced his end with valor, and Elvar bears no fault in that. Thanks, good Fisher.
Of non-bitter black island stuff, because I've barely touched that. I will say Armored Cyclops. I consider the armor to be a real pain and chore, so that's the context of that. Bitter Black Isle, the Dark Arisen expansion island. So even though I've had Dark Arisen even back in the PS3 era, I have never completed it. I've completed the main game more than once. So I do have an actual reason for doing this again.
I thank you, cousin. Pray forgive the trouble my cowardice has placed upon you. Cortez did not trade his life for mine, so I could wallow in idle self-pity. I live the best I am able, for his sake.
I feel more familiar with this.
Which is a very noble thing. I mean, survivor's guilt is a real thing. And you know, when a dragon decides that your village needs some excitement, it's not like you asked for it. So of course, this is the JRPG thing. Yeah, I've heard that sentiment before. Yeah. But I've never actually faced that one.
It warms my heart to see those who fled the dragon, even now, return.
Well, it would warm my heart, but I don't seem to have one anymore. Huh?
Oh, hello. They've wares to sell here.
suppose this dried fish...
Word is, the fishmonger here is also... Where do the curing flowers grow? Have you had a look by the... I recall?
Yeah, by the short, yeah. So I'm killing time until it gets to that point, and...
Well, Madeline, this is a fine bit of fortune.
Why not
you've
avail
come to.
yourself of the inn to rest a while, Arisen?
Come to Grand Soren with riches in mind. Instead, find only cravens, cowards...
I'm just grabbing this because if I go and kill stuff out there, I want to actually get benefit
My
from it.
goods ruined or lost.
I'm just letting the quest log updates go. Not to interfere with the dialogue. Because. We don't want any interruptions for our greedy ray of sunshine.
Oh, I know you. You took up
To get the
steel
true
and
final
drove
for
the
sure.
dragon from... And of course you know me.
I
come
see.
here now and again to restock my wares. You do recall me, yes? Madeline? Finest peddler in all Grancis?
Who are you again?
Ravishing beauty of legend and song? Madeline. Well, no matter. I've bigger problems. These are dark days, so terrible as to drive even I to the brink of tears.
I sympathize completely.
And yet, just when I need the aid of one both clever and strong, you arrive. Truly, fortune means us to partner together. Don't you agree? Only a fool could mistake the thread of destiny what links us. You will be my savior true, and after me, the world entire. And with that, we must be off. I trust you know of the encampment outside the village. I must travel there with all speed, but the wilds are perilous of late. Would you see me there safely?
That's the idea.
This is a place quite restful.
Even these loading screens are impressive.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
So she actually started at less than 100% HP? Interesting.
Aha, gold! Now there's a fine treat.
Yes, she is literally picking up stray coins.
Still, we'd best stay wary.
Yeah, that's... You must have rushed the Hydra head delivery to the capital too. Oh boy. Then that trip must have been extra torture for you.
Aha, gold!
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle.
I mean, it's doable, but you wouldn't have enjoyed it. Come on, go. And you can literally hear the goblins laughing over it.
Tis safest on the roads.
Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
Aha, gold! Now there's a fine treat.
The Duke could stand to commission some new roads.
You know, it's really good that this is a short escort quest.
Success, and all thanks goes to your fine work. We'd best be inside, don't you think?
Yeah, I understand that.
This may sound untoward.
I'm pretty sure that's what I did the first time I played.
Have you aught in the way of coin? Please, I must make for the capital, but times are dark and my purse light. It's a terrible curse being poor. Times are it takes all I have just to keep the tears back.
I really feel that.
Will you spare some gold? I would repay you, of course, at some point.
Most likely.
I wanted to let that play out.
I am so very much in love with you at this moment. A woman's heart is a dangerous creature, but you know well how to tame it. Oft has it been said, a poor life is a happy one. I have never found this to be true. If ever fortune sees you to Grand Sorrel and me to setting up my shop, you must come visit. I shall even give you a discount. A small one. You'll find not
It is small.
finest wares here.
Let's see now. This is the best rogue dagger weapon that is available for a while.
Back to Cassidus arisen? 'Tis a fair notion.
And now we need to get that moon glow thing, so we need to be out at night. So it's just doing what we can in the meantime. Oh yeah, I don't even have a pick.
We'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
So this was a feature of Games of the Era too. But yeah, a little bit of gathering, rudimentary crafting system. Well, it's at shop improvement system.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike.
The roads are safer than the brush, but still, we best stay wary.
I don't want to actually run out of stamina because it has a bad effect on the pawns. And yes, I am hunting rabbits. It's a quest. It's actually a quest. I know what you're thinking. What kind of monster puts out a quest to go hunting bunnies? Well, obviously a hungry one. I don't have to report the quest. It just automatically fulfills once I get the conditions done.
We'll have need of a lantern if we hope to search by night.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials. It would be wise to pack curatives.
I am beneath to as you pick it. A monster. I do not. And you, what can I do you for? Take care now.
Huh. Yeah, you should have quested an RPG and pay adventurers gold. And was there anything else that's here? I mean, I know there's stuff to pick up from the shore, but that's not the big deal. Yeah. Now, I played the original version of the game, so I'm much more familiar with traveling the long, hard way, and that makes a big impact for the escort quests. So they're a lot less bad now. This is where, well, this is a place you can have a crystal, I guess, or just port to. So yeah, I said this earlier, but you cannot go over the edge with one strike. Ever. You just can't. It's not quite sunset yet, so I'm just killing time until that happens. Yeah, I'm hearing the crickets.
Plants of all kinds grow at the tree's feet. So many
Who knows what lies in wait? Let's proceed with caution.
Pine branches are needed to upgrade bows, so that's very good. So yeah, night is actually dark in this game, and that's the wrong one.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
The roads are safer than the brush.
I suggest we search.
We can likely pass through here.
An airtight flask. Oh yeah, that's... You used to have to buy them. It used to be that there was no way to actually just pick them up randomly from a beach like this, but now you can. Now, once it actually finishes going to night, we'll see the glow of the moonflowers. So we're almost there.
Take care when walking at the water's edge.
All those seekers' tokens.
I've been drenched.
Hide armor. Yeah. That's good fun.
The view extends for leagues along the shore.
Like I said, night is dark here. There we are.
Let's have a look at that rise in the land. There may be aught to harvest. This area is a likely place for a flower.
What's this?
Let's take a look around.
Careful! A goblin! Get it!
I guess.
Perhaps it still holds cargo. I wonder what's inside.
Leave it to me.
Arigato, Roxanne.
Goblin!
Ouch, 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 ouch. I got too close to the fire.
Refreshment is in order.
Strength in numbers, Arisen. The view extends for leagues along the shore. We need to seek out Moonglow. Let's have a look at that rise in the land. There may be aught to harvest.
The lay of the land defies conventional travel. Let us climb and leap as we must.
Perhaps we ought to search the shore as well.
What's this? We can likely pass through here.
Here, Master! Wolves!
Yeah, wolves are no joke, so...
Guardsmen and other folk. It is your hometown. We'll have need of a lantern if we hope to search by night. The life of a salesman surely has its
It would be
own.
wise to act curious if we aimed.
Yeah.
The mixture calls for 2 types of flowers. I ask you this favor because I... Aye, that's the one! You found it! Moonglow has grown rare in these parts of late. 'Tis a relief to see it. Good! That's the both of them. In truth, I am surprised to see them got so quickly. I'll get to work directly. With luck, we'll have everyone back to health ere long. 'Tis your doing, cousin. I fear there's little I can offer you in thanks. Save this. Pray, take it. Now to make some medicine.
I've learned what to do in this quest. Are your travel preparations complete?
How's the day find you?
All right. Now what I'm doing is saving before I go messing around with this underground stuff.
You do make a lot of expressions.
Gives me chills just to think of it. I didn't. I'll make no excuse, cousin. I hid in the well for fear of the dragon. And let me tell you this. You'd be wise to keep your distance from that pit. I was too craven to venture far. And lucky thing, a queer growl echoed back with the sound of water from further in. There's aught down there. Mark my words. You'll not see me going back. What? You mean? Here. If you're set on going, take this with you. I'll not soon.
Okay. See? She attached her lantern. But it will only be of limited use here.
I'll take that.
What's that?
Which way should we go, Arisen? The leftward path bears the stinking way. I've learned of this area.
This looks interesting.
I'll heal your wounds.
This bridge is too far decayed to use.
What's that?
Right there.
You alright,
Oh, those jerks.
Combat needed continuing. If the party needs adjusting, adjust it.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Oh, boy. They better catch up somehow. Yeah, I got poisoned.
what's this?
This looks interesting.
Yeah, now it's just blindly lashing out there.
Leave it to me.
An animal carcass. Seems it's been dead for some time. You'd best take care not to meet someone.
What's that?
You alright,
I'll heal your wounds.
Yeah, eventually I'll just have to use an item. Maybe I got re-poisoned, because that looks like it's been for a long time. Okay, he's just doing everything but healing. Come on. Yeah. Darn it, got it. There we go. Yeah, I got that one. So you see, this is pretty intense. I used the blink strike to get out of that jump attack that was coming my way. Oh, oh, oh. That's too low.
Feel more familiar with this quest now.
I'll strike at its back.
This looks interesting.
Shall we report in?
Anytime.
Am I still poisoned?
Are you alright, Master?
Okay, let's... I know there's something in here to deal with that. Alright, that'll have to be.
This looks interesting.
If you lose your way, you need but to insult your man.
I'll take that.
Debilitated.
Are you alright, Master?
Oh no. Well, I'll deal with it later.
What's that?
And yeah, there was a bar that was stopping the door from being accessible from the other side, so... Yep, hemp is the thing in this game.
What's this?
The rope kind. Totally the rope kind.
It is not a feat to flee from battle.
I picked up a fair bit of gold here.
If you feel a foe is
I
beyond our
didn't even know there was an extra one back there.
grows as we press deeper in. If you feel a foe is beyond our means, there is no shame in fleeing.
Yeah, I'll have to pick up a lot of those antidotes.
Are you alright, Master?
This looks interesting.
Take care you aren't poisoned.
Okay. It extends beyond. Best we were well prepared before entering.
Love the music. I thought it might be morning by the time I got out.
Wolves hunt in packs.
I just need to know I'm going the right way. I am not. Okay. Where am I? Yeah.
This encampment serves as a fine bulwark against monsters.
I'll heal.
Poison is finally over. And the healing spot is way over there.
Built to keep out goblins, I should think.
There's a fine time to take stock and revise our party.
That's for the Hydra, so I'm going to skip that for now.
Well sturdy, this place. The Duke would stand to commission some new roads. Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
So I'm not letting myself go beyond half stamina down.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike.
Goblin!
Goblin in the helm is their chief. Never mind the beasts. I'll take the loot. This looks interesting.
The roads are safer than the brush. But still, we'd best stay wary.
Take a look at that. I took a screenshot. I love seeing really well done gradations.
Roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk. 'Tis your hometown.
You've slain the monsters of the well, have you? Truly, you are a wonder, cousin. I think upon it, 'twas my hiding in the well what brought the danger to light. I take no credit, mind.
And you shouldn't.
I simply feared I'd be blamed for releasing monsters upon the village for having opened up the well. 'Tis a relief in all you're doing, cuz. Here, I owe you at least this much for all you've done. I shall strive to learn from your example. Commit myself to becoming a soldier fit to defend the land and its people. Honest.
I've learned what to do.
There's people saying honest at the end of a sentence aren't. But, yeah, whatever.
Why not
How's the day, fine?
Are your travel preparations complete?
Business is caught, but what can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin, so be it.
Even that is well done, son. How did this work?
It was quite a learning I've learned a new way to fight.
How?
So many beds.
I just made her. How did I earn 300,000 rift crystals?
Seems a fair place to rest.
Oh boy. I can tell you that it didn't work like that back in the PS3 era. Not that I was terrible at making my pawns, but that's reaction. Wow. Now... I suppose because they may be upgraded later, I'll get the round shield as well, but... Call it a fashion thing. I should change that. It's so fast. Ah, I did it again. That's how I should have done.
Wish I had more.
Okay, let's...
I only wish I had more to... I only wish I had more... I only wish I had... I only wish I had more...
Okay, that's all good. I'll just check the shore one last time. Because I felt like there was something here, but maybe it's not at this point in the game.
It seems the dragon left many injured in its way. The sea appears calm.
The sea. Love the seagulls. They are, if you're a melee class, actually hunting them later for a quest is very annoying. But that's how it is for Sky Cancer. I live on the coast, okay, so that may have jaundiced my opinion of seagulls a little. Actually seeing them in real life.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials.
Yeah.
share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk. The roads are safe with the brush. Still, we'd best stay wary.
Now the draw distance, I mean the details I can see is way more in the remaster than it was back in the PS3 era.
Well sturdy, this place. We are a vagabond people, born in a drifting world. We come from the rift.
A rift stone.
I want to replace my weakest pawn here. But that takes having somebody better.
Yes, Arisen.
Oh, the party hats.
You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions. I am honored to travel.
Yep.
I'd hoped, may our path.
Somebody put work into that. I appreciate it. Alright, I'll just be a minute and then I'll be doing the Hydra stuff. Alright.
Touch a rift stone and you can guide a new pond.
I'll just make sure that my skills are where I want them before the journey.
Any you like. What will it be today?
What will it be today?
I meant to do this for the first time, but I want my triangle button to be anything that is associated with
Have your pick.
going
Come
up.
again soon.
I am I've ordered pawns to take. I cannot call. What? Well, did you make use of the encampment as you please, as you will.
Now, that's bad enough, but... now it's getting serious. And yeah, it's one of the more epic scores that we got here. Isn't there an explosive here or something? I can't remember. Not doing very well here. Ah, that's right. But the scripted part. See, I can actually back up while holding up the shield. Let's see what I can do for climbing this thing. Ah! And that's that symbol again. And yes, this has a very berserk feel, as in the anime manga, excuse me. I know it, it's just jumbling in my head because I'm dealing with English.
Ancient tales of the Arisen are well and good, friend. But make a gift of these heads to the Duke, and you might earn yourself a real title. Arisen. I see better now from whence the legends are. Good judgment, swift footwork. Impressive, truly. In any case, the Duke will want to know of this attack. I'd hoped to gather a larger force before leaving for the capital. But the Hydra's head and the Arisen who claimed it make up the difference amply. I cannot say what the pass may hold. You'll need to... It will be slow going with a cart. I dare say you'll have no trouble catching up. What? You have some time?
What am I remembering?
Leave it to me.
It was a quest timing thing.
That terrible creature. I saw it from my spot at the post. It's been dispatched. Hold a moment. Is Kina not with you? She was said to lead the village in search of art for your wounds. I thought you accompanied her. These are dark times for a girl alone in the wilds. Any idea where she might be off to?
Well sturdy, this place. We'll need Keenan.
The chief worries after. I pray she wouldn't attempt the forest alone.
Yeah, this is what I remembered. I have to do this quest now before doing the Hydra's Head, or it's going to block off a whole bunch of other things later.
Tis safest on the roads.
And again, this is something that I completely missed my first time. Don't feel bad if anybody out there has missed it too. Unless you know, you don't. And this was a thing about JRPG design back in the day, so yeah. まあ、大丈夫です。やってみるか。
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk. There's little use standing around here. Let us have a look at her quarters.
Hold, Minnow. It's been a full sun since last I saw. She spoke of the witchwood to find a cure. I beg of you.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a trek.
Humans certainly do make a lot of expressions. Oh, what's this about Ken? I only wish. You're always welcome.
Well, I'll do what I can.
The witchwood? 'Tis well removed from here. Allow me to guide you.
I'm not sure I usually have Rook when I go. I don't mind. He's not that underleveled. Now, the thing for anybody attempting this in their own games, if they're not familiar with this game itself, some of the bandits on the way are really, really bad and not meant to be fought at this level. Therefore, you get past them. You just run. Basically, as long as you can actually get into the Witchwood itself, you're okay. But that takes some doing.
Bide your time, then strike. It's safest on the roads.
Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
But it's been good knocking the rust off of my old Dragon's Dogma playing. And
well sturdy this place.
Yeah, fighter stamina doesn't go up nearly as much as Strider stamina.
Back to Cassidus, Arisen. Tis a fair notion. The encampment was a humble enough place before the attack. How?
Built to keep out goblins, I should think.
And I haven't put any effort into... Oh, gee, I should actually... I haven't gotten any upgrades, and I think I can manage just from the purchases I've made.
This encampment serves as a fine bulwark against monsters. Care to find out where this path leads?
The crags cast shadows fit to hide all manner of evil. Stay ready.
A lot of wolves here. Yeah, this is where Blink Strike is a good thing, because I can't see anything when I'm in there. And the fire does help with these. Oh. It's my trick.
We have triumphed.
This isn't the way to the capital. I wonder where it leads.
Okay, does anybody else need it? We're good, we're good.
Who knows what lies in wait? Best proceed with caution.
Now, in Dark Risen, you can see that a little bit more clearly, but... Run! Hashire, hashire! Yosh.
Keep watch for falling rocks as we walk the slopes, Master.
Or Rolling Rocks.
They're armed, Master.
Hold nothing back.
So many twists, it's hard to see.
I'm using the more advanced form of Link Strike. Damn it! Yeah, I got that wrong. That input was completely wrong. First pawn was right. There, I actually blocked that properly.
Strength in numbers arisen.
So yeah, this is no joke, and it's a real challenge early in the game, and that's more or less why it exists. Oh, the shackle. I don't want that. Those are heavy. They are used to craft something useful, but I'm not really messing with it right now.
Hold nothing back.
Damn it. I'm forgetting. Okay. That's good.
We have triumphed.
Fresh meat.
Strength in numbers arisen.
Seems this road doesn't get much use.
They're armed, Master.
Sick 'em, boys.
I heard him, but I didn't see him. I'm trying to finish this one off first, but in this case, I actually do want them coming after me. Not for long. See, won't go down in elevation though. Even to my advantage, it won't. Okay. That was the quest to kill 10 these bandits. This is the really hard part. Got it?
No, they hold the advantage.
Oh boy. I may not be able to do this. Come on. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Don't I got that much of the poison one? Okay. Damn it. Oh no, no, oh. Well. Well, I tried doing it legit, but there is another path.
Seems this road doesn't get much use. Follow this road down and we'll come to the witch wood.
And this is the secret skill of running like heck. I lost a pawn.
Are you alright, Master?
Watch their behavior, then take careful aim.
That's bad. Looks on.
There, just ahead, Mom. The forests of southern Kansas are ever shrouded in this thick mist.
Oh, what are you doing? You came searching? Forgive me, but I had to come. If I may, will you?
This is going to be very rough.
Take care we're not separated from Keenan. We must ford this river to reach the witch's cottage. We make for the area across this river and beyond.
I now know why they mean this way.
Take care not to lose your way. We'll take this forest. Let's head this way. The wood is uncommon dense, almost as if it means to hide aught away. It is a place rich in valuable resources.
Poison flask. Ah! I tried getting that up in time, but it didn't work.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Yeah, without the healing magic, this could become very rough. Well,
Few people are willing to take such risks, even for lucre. It is not worth the time. Please, put it down!
Help me!
Now, Arisen,
of these woods was one, but
Keep your eyes sharp, Arisen.
Oh, that's funny. How do we get there again?
This looks interesting.
Well, whatever, I just don't have a way to get there.
it's been an age since we were
Oh no.
even should we find her vanished. We must
Oh,
there must be options. Not clues.
I'm moving slowly.
Keep your eyes sharp, Arisen. We may find paths in unexpected places.
Yeah, I see the light shackle on. You can see the rust in how I'm playing. I don't want average, but... Oh, I actually have this. I don't even remember where you store your excess equipment. Like, it's that's the existing inns. I think that, yeah, the guy in camp would be able to accommodate that.
And for all the danger, this pond feels quite comfortable here.
Well, for all that, I got to where I was trying to go to without any big problems.
There. That must be it. Come on, cuz.
It seems we've arrived. The girl known as the Witch is here.
I can't remember how to even get up there.
Quite deep, this forest. It is a curious stone, is it not?
I know there's uses for a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm not really getting deep into it right now. Especially one pawn down.
Begging your pardon, but we seek the witch of these woods. Oh? A great and aged woman? Perhaps you might have seen her?
The witch? You seek grandmother?
Your grandmother? Yes. Where might we find her? I would ask her aid in a dire matter.
She is dead. She died, as all must.
Oh. What of you then? Know you aught of the dragon? Can you read the worm speak?
Gran told me. Faith knows. Cloaks the dragon, cloaks the truth. Those who search for truth outside the faith are branded heretic.
So your grandmother told you naught of the dragon, that the faith might leave you be?
Yes.
Then it seems we must turn to the faith if we are to learn more. You have our thanks. We'll leave you in peace to return to our village.
Well, I guess she was able to use some basic healing.
This looks interesting.
Kina's aims are fulfilled. She seems quite grateful, Arisen.
Well, we are taking what we can and getting out of here. Oops. That's not good. And yeah, there's a back doorway here, but the fighter is not really good for doing it.
It's a curious stone, is it not?
We'll have to get another healer and hope that things go a little bit better. Two-hander.
Some small foe lurks ahead of us.
See, the advanced form of that has quite a bit of range to it. Oh.
Crags cast shadows fit to hide all manner of evil. Stay ready. The roads are safer than the brush. Still, we best...
Whoops.
Don't worry. I am here.
You didn't want to do that, but oh well.
Not even the soldiers can venture far from shore, I hear.
Kina, pray, forgive her. If she acts the fool, 'tis only 'cause concern overwhelms her sense. She's like you in that. Always setting off without so much as a thought. Most like the fault of ill parenting, which makes the blame mine then, eh?
Self-awareness is good.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials. Why not avail yourself of the inn to rest?
How's the day find you? Business has been caught, but what can I do you for? As you will.
I think that you can use them for upgrades without actually having them in your inventory at the time.
As you will.
Okay, that must be a DLC item, which means I'm not going to use it.
As you will. What can I do you for? Take care now.
I would use that if I was going to Bitter Black Island, and I'm not, so... One last little look.
It seems the dragon left many injured in its way.
Alright, so I'm going to the encampment, and I know I can try to enhance items there. And I also need more healing items because I mistakenly got the... I mean, I did want the antidote items, but I mean, I didn't want 15 of them necessarily.
Do watch your funds.
That's fine.
It seems this place deals in art. What's this? Can't. I only wish I had. I only. You always.
Go normal. Oops. I'll get a new pawn at the encampment.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk. The roads are safer than the brush, but still, we'd best stay wary. Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike. Tis safest on the roads. Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter the Duke could stand to commission some new roads.
Oops.
Don't worry, I am here. Well sturdy, this place.
Yeah, it's my rest showing. And often I'm playing a higher level character with enough stamina to make that run.
Back to Cassidus, Arisen. Tis a fair notion.
We can have your pick. What will it be today? Have your pick. What will it be today? Have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
A rift stone.
Okay. Let's just see what they come up with. I think that's a friend's pawn or something like that.
Yes, Arisen. I am honored to travel.
Well, if she's in favorites, it's for a reason. There we go.
I cannot. It will be slow. We'll meet at the way.
Set out from here and we'll be on the path to Grand Sword.
Yeah, actually get to that Way Castle on my own.
Built to keep out goblins.
Well, let's get going.
This encampment serves as a fine bulwark against monsters. The road splits here. To be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination. Armed roads.
Oh,
We need but take this road
that's
north to
bad.
find Grand Soren.
I heard bandits, but
There, Master! Wolves! We'll protect you, Arisen. You'll ne'er hit them swinging blindly.
okay, What's the... Okay, I'm not sure what happened there, and I don't care. Oh. Okay, I need to get stamina back.
I'll put an end to it! Out of the way! Now, attack! Burn them! I shall still the beast! Now, Arisen, end it! Wolf! Wolves fall quickly to flames. There, Master! Wolves! Reach the fire! This road leads to the capital. Take my fire!
So, I'm trying to use broad cut defensively there a little bit. There I had to just blink strike, put them on their butts. Oh. Oh, weird thing there. Yeah, she's doing the decoy, so I'm not trying to do it. Yeah. I didn't see it, but Blink Strike had its homing, so...
We could be ambushed. Stay alert.
If I was taking my time, I would have upgraded my stuff, probably.
Tis uneven footing. Watch your step. Brace for magic, Arisen.
Well, magic's harder to do if you're on the rear end.
Wait for an opening. Arisen, I'm at your side.
I'm looking for the HP bars. There we go.
We have triumphed. Armed road. We'll likely face ambush here. Stay watchful.
Well, that's it for the magic.
It is even larger up close. It's difficult to walk such a narrow path. I pray the day monsters no longer haunt the roads is not far off. The sea is closer than I'd imagined. The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination.
Follow this road north and we'll hit Grand Soren.
You made it. We make for the like us, but fear not.
I've learned what to do in this quest. Quite the grand structure. A way castle, perhaps. Flying monsters plague the path to Grand Soren.
Monsters arisen! Ready yourself!
Okay, that was a bit accidental, but whatever.
Strength in numbers,
We have
arisen.
triumphed! I grant you fire's blaze!
Grand Soren stands beyond this way castle.
There, Master Harpies! Any
This
that will
pass is a
target
nest
the
for every man. Our
Beware the Harpies' song!
no man can say from where they will strike.
So because of the fire enchantment, even the slightest bit of hitting them is going to make them fall because their wings will be on fire.
The land here is meager, unfit to sustain trees.
Harpy!
We must keep it around! Beware when the creature dies! Up to his wings ablaze! We cannot allow it! Did it!
The pass is treacherous, Master. Watch your head. Every beast has its weakness. Observe closely. Learn to exploit it.
It's within striking range!
Playing the road. Grand Soren and castles will
We have triumphed!
Wolf-hunted packs! Never forget, constant vigilance.
I grant you Speed with a woman's power! Begin with the strongest. We cannot allow it back! Now! Fly slow! Our steel will serve well! Did it!
So many twists, it's hard to see what lies ahead.
There, Master Harpy! Within striking range!
villagers.
Kill 'em all!
That's not good.
Let them down and strike!
This is where not having upgraded my weapon actually hurts a lot.
Counter after they strike. Beware the hostages exposed after a grand strike. They attack in quick succession. Strength in numbers, division.
Keep watching for falling rocks.
I'll draw its attention. Beware when the creature dies!
Okay, I took a weird path.
Fallen rock bars the path.
This is a fine place to lie in ambush.
Behind us! Stand clear! Don't
not get
stop!
trapped!
We're exposed here!
Keep an eye turned to the shadows.
That draws them?
Treacherously steep.
We cannot turn back. Stand strong and press onward.
I mean, it's gotta be done, so I'm not whining.
I'm eager to see it. Careful! A goblin!
We must take care the boss does not claim us as its next victims. What's this? Watch for a goblin ambush ahead, Risen. Did it! Ice and then my bite!
The ice enchantment is very pretty here. I'm not sure how practical it is. Goblins, but yeah, whatever. Oh, cool! She did that.
Strength in numbers, Arisen. This place must have seen a ferocious battle. This is the final way castle
We're
before
not
Grand
far
Sword.
now, men. Keep marching.
What the? What idiot did that? It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Tis but a trice to the capital from here. Only near half between the encampment and the capital, I'd warrant.
Careful! A goblin! Good. We've come this far safely. Stay vigilant till we're in Grand Soren's basement.
The floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded. Let's be careful. I'll take that.
That's the value of having played this game before.
Be cautious, Master. The dark holds many a surprise. Keep an eye turned to the shadows.
They're ahead! Grand Soren is in sight! We are nearly there, men. Now march!
Capital is in sight.
Get him!
Armed bandits Arisen.
We've near arrived.
Counter after they strike. With the strongest. They attack in quick succession.
I'm out of here!
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
We have triumphed.
Seems all roads lead to Grand Soren.
Well, this one does. Yeah, that flaming stuff really helps here. I'm usually a bit better about getting through this way before it gets so late. And as helpful and a good trooper as this Naomi is, if I'm gonna play the party fighter, I've got to kick her out.
Peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Because I need to be the one doing the shield summons and just being the aggro of everybody.
Grand Sorin, capital of Gransus. Shall we enter the prison?
We've arrived. Well done, men. A Hydra's head is a fine prize. His Grace will be pleased with the cause work. Walk proud through these streets, men. We are heroes to the people of Grand Sorin.
We'll see about that.
Good. Rest up, men.
This way leads on.
I'll make for the castle directly to offer my report to His Grace. I'll have word sent for you, friend. Pray, sojourn in the capital a while. To the castle, men! Step lively!
Fortune smiles upon me. Well met, Sir Arisen. I am called Mason, if it please you. Now you're come to the capital a conquering hero, you'll be needing aught to do, eh? My word to you? Begin with the pawns. Inquire about them here in Grand Sorin. Their kind's woven tight into the fate of the Arisen. If you know your destiny, know them.
Say, friend, have you chanced upon a strange old man of late? Shady mien, queer mumbling.
They call him the Elysian. A name I hear far too oft these days.
Well, keep the man in mind. I've business with him myself.
Not the last we'll call upon this inn, I warrant. I feel familiar with this area now. Aye, the inn offers a clean bed, but it deals in vocations and skills besides.
Are you the Arisen the men of the Corps speak of? You've a plainer air than I'd expected. Ah, forgive me. I spoke poorly. I simply imagined the sort of figure pulled right from legend. Pray, allow me to begin anew. I am Asalam, and this is my inn. Though we deal in a number of trades here, I hope this is the first of many visits, sir. I am at your service. Oh, you wish to learn of the Pawn Legion? Then the shortest path to the answers you seek leads west from here. There you'll find Grand Sorin's Pawn Guild. It is a gathering place for their kind. Just tell the sentries you have business with the guild. They'll let you pass. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today?
Let's see. I think those are all straight upgrades.
Come again soon.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
Alright, well, I've done enough for one. Oh, Madeline.
How good to see you again. You remember me, yes? Madeline? Yes? You'll find naught but the finest wares. You'll find naught but the finest wares here. Thank you very much.
Oh,
You'll find naught.
let's remind myself. What about the bail from there? Bails for?
You'll find. Thank you very much.
Here we go. Alright. I'm going to save and quit, and I'll stop the screen here. And it's been good getting back into streaming, and good back to get into Dark Arisen. But hopefully I'll get my actual computer back soon, too. Take care, everybody. Take care, have fun.